The Mana series is well known for its enchanting stories and characters, and it has been going on for close to 3 decades now, with its last entry all the way back in 2006, with Dawn of Mana. This year, Visions of Mana will be releasing this month as the latest entry to the Mana series, and we were given the opportunity to try it out in advance. The series has been evolving over the past 3 decades, so will Visions of Mana go down a new route? Or will it stay true to the beautiful and rich stories that the Mana series is known for? Let's find out in this hands-on preview. In terms of setting, the Mana tree is still the main focus, as like other series in the franchise, but told in a different way. We are on an adventure to escort the Alms to the Mana tree, which are basically representatives of each element, in order to stabilize its flow of energy and avoid a major disaster that threatens their world. These distinct elements, like the elements, is what makes the Mana series, and it is strongly maintained in this game. In terms of style, the art direction is very much distinctly from the Mana series. It always looks colorful and has this fantasy, fairy tale feel for children. Combined with this style, Visions of Mana's world looked amazing from the trailers, but it was even better playing it ourselves, and we think it is one of the most beautiful world designs that we've ever played. Exploring this beautiful fairy fantasy world was really fun too. We found ourselves going, man, whenever we explored a new area, just standing still and taking in the scenery. Combined with the melodious classical fantasy music, it just made for such a de-stressing and cozy feeling, almost as if you're being transported into a dreamy fantasy world, which I'm sure all of us have dreamt of before. The game implements a lot of quality of life features like double jumping, air dashing, as well as elemental powers that really make exploration such a breeze. Materials, chests, and something called Grizzly Syrup is spread all across the world for you to discover, which really encourages players to diligently explore. So completionists, this might be the game for you, While it was not designed as an open world, it still makes you feel like there's a really vast world out there, as far as the eye can see, but at the same time, it still manages to make it feel alive and not overly vast. Moving on to the combat, it has a lot of depth by having various classes, unique elements, and flexible skill systems like the focus on elemental vessels will give characters their own unique combat style. These flexible skill systems let you wear something called seeds, which are basically like equipment as part of the character building. But with these unique features, we still encountered that the sensation of combat still feels very stiff, which is a big flaw of the Mana series, and well, it still persists in this latest entry. To close our thoughts, we do think that Visions of Mana has the potential to bring a big breakthrough for the franchise, especially since it's making its return. The world design looks absolutely beautiful, and the concept of the story, at least from what we were able to play, and art are very much a classic of the Mana series. The unique features and gameplay system makes the game an absolute breeze to play, and not once did we ever feel we were being hindered by any mechanics. Only except the combat though. While it is deep in complexity, it still feels stiff and sluggish, which might need some getting used to after unlocking more skills and combat styles, but that was the extent of our playtest. So, are you excited for Visions of Mana? There's a demo on Steam already if you really can't wait for the game to launch on the 30th of August. It will be launching on the PC, PS4, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. But until then, let us know what you think of this game in the comments, and make sure to subscribe for future game previews just like this one.